Hello, right, back again for another quick test. And yeah, we're we're right at the end of the season now, middle of October, but as you can see today, really hot sunny day, quite windy and blowy, but sun's beating in. You have to excuse me, it's low in the sky and I can barely look into the camera. But yeah, I got quite an awesome looking pod today, quite a big one, hopefully not too hot, but we'll see. This is the Mesilla chili. Now this is a Mexican variety. I didn't grow this one myself. I actually got this one from the South Devon Chilli Farm. They sell these fresh, and they also sell them dried as well. I bought the dried ones a little while ago, but I went on their site the other day and I noticed they were selling the fresh pods. So yeah, awesome looking things. They're really heavy, so I'm guessing they're fairly thick walled, and yeah, it's quite a large pod, so I'm just going to crack straight into it and see what we got. So yeah, the Mesilla chili from Mexico. Cheers. Taste at the bottom, very much like a red bell pepper, but a bit of a deeper flavour. Skin's kind of fairly thin. Fairly thin but quite tough to chew. Now I'm getting further up it, I'm starting to get some heat. I'm looking inside and it's absolutely loaded with seeds, so I don't know how this top bit's going to taste. Probably going to get that bitter edge from some of the seeds. Oh man, the flavour is so good. Second you start biting in now, the flavour changes completely. You get a much deeper, stronger flavour, and wow, the heat coming off the central placenta and the seeds, it's actually quite intense. So much so I think I'm going to get the hiccups. Oh. They are, for a big chili, they're damn hot towards the top. Again, I think the flesh itself at the top still isn't very hot. All the heat is concentrated in that central spine of seeds. I think if you deseeded these, they possibly would be relatively mild, but my god, that top section has got some heat to it. Quite a bit stronger than I was expecting, but great flavour. And it's still ripe up the top here, by the way. It's just like a day off from turning completely red all the way up. You get that kind of dark green to brown stage just before it turns red. I'm not going to eat the very top, because there's kind of a bit of a green, almost like a second pod inside at the top. I don't fancy eating that, but like that. Sometimes get that in chilies, get like a second chili inside. Man, that thing took a bit of eating. Seeds are quite large. Stick that in there, because I have to say I'm tempted to grow this one next year. That's awesome. Taste is really good, and yeah, heat. it's all in the mouth, and maybe just at the very top back of the throat. Don't get me wrong, it's not a super hot burn, but it's yeah, it's right up there. It's quite powerful. I'm going to say it's bordering on, I don't know, it's the very top end of like the KN sort of range, so it's quite hot. Not quite to the realms of a Scotch bonnet, but the type of burn is really quite powerful, quite painful as well actually. Yeah, it's a real stinger of burn, and yeah, a real good all-rounder. It's got some heat to it. It's actually made me sweat, which I just wasn't expecting, but what I was expecting was the nice sweet flavour, and it did have that. It was absolutely beautiful. So yeah, go to the South Devon Chilli Farm, especially if you're in the UK, and you can also buy them in their dried form. So yeah, that's a dried Mesilla, and I think 2 fresh pods is £2, so £1 a pod, which considering the size of them is a bargain. I think the fresh ones are, I think £3 for a bag of about five maybe 6 of them. So yeah, not too expensive to buy, and really tasty, great for everyday cooking use. Obviously any Mexican dishes, you know, fajitas, burritos, you can chop a few out and mix them in there. It'd be really nice, but it's not just for Mexican cooking, that could be used for anything really. Awesome. Still, the mouth is top of the mouth, the roof especially, is really stinging away and throbbing. Yeah, quite pleasantly impressed at how hot they are. Awesome. Right, that was the Mesilla chili from Mexico via the South Devon Chilli Farm, and I would definitely recommend trying one of them. They are absolutely awesome. Right, thanks for watching, and oops, it's on the floor. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon.